You know everywhere I go, you know BG got that smoke. Yeah, bitch, I want all the smoke. BG boy, I'ma flow. Put some passion in my flow. I pray to God.
YouTube. What's up with everybody? It's your boy Big Nick, and welcome back to another episode of Kicks and Conversation. Today we got a little pickup vlog. I want to send my prayers out to everybody around the world, the South, everywhere that got affected by these snowstorms, lost power, don't have water. I just want to send out my prayers and condolences to everybody. I hope there's a speedy recovery with lights and water as soon as possible. I know I got affected, my family got affected by these winter storms and this ice, the sleet, the cold weather. So I just want to send my prayers out to everybody and wish everybody a speedy recovery with their lights and power and water supply. Today gonna be a heat vlog, so y'all just stick around. So YouTube, I'm headed to Foot Locker to see what kind of heat they got going and what they got in the stoves. I went to Champs, didn't really see too much, so got Foot Locker, about to see what they got. They got the Ray-Gun Kyrie, but he got some All-Star Weekend shoes. They so dope. Let's check out Foot Locker. So we got the Penny Hardaway's 3s, I believe. He my favorite point guard all the time. Petty 5, Miami Dolphins. You got the LeBron collection. Then we got the Kyrie collection right here. KD at the bottom. Another LeBron sneaker. And the Giannis right there. All black Prestos. I've been wanting some of them. More Kyrie at the top. Like I say, man, shipment have been slow because of these winter storms, so shipment coming in late. So, but they got heat on the way. The Ray-Gun collection, Blazers and Forces. I like the Blazers. Shout out to all the women. They got the whole full Cardi B size on. So that is a bright spot, but not too much in the stores. Like I said, the winter storm slowed down. The shipping, so a lot of shoes are delayed. So just some of the things at the store. YouTube, back with the reviews. Let's get into it. So today, I got not one, not two, but 3 shoes for you. And they all 6.5. So y'all can see, not personal pals. Shout out to the big homie at Manor Kicks. We actually did a little running and we picked all 3 of these pals up. He picked up 3 and I picked up 1. So let's get into it. I know y'all only see 3 pals, but he had another pair, but we had the same pair. But let's get into it. So over the week, these shoes, people was fighting over them. And these shoes don't come to regular retailers all the time, or never. So seeing these come to the regular retailers, had to jump on these. But let's hop into it. Today we got a review on the Nike Dunk Hyper Cobalt. The Nike Dunk High Vash Gray. And a Nike Dunk Low UNLV. So like I said, Dunks don't come to the regular retailers. So these are not personal pals, they are grade school, but just having the opportunity to be able to get a dunk. This is my first time ever seeing a dunk in person, being able to get a dunk, because they're almost impossible to get. And if you can get a pair of dunks at retail, you just hit the jackpot. And then we all know that resale on dunks is so crazy. So first, let's get into the Dunk Low UNLV colorway. It has the varsity red with that gray leather, red shoestrings, red Nike logo on the tongue with a gray tongue. You have a white midsole. Then you turn to the back. You have the red patch with the gray Nike letters. Flipping to the bottom, you have a red outsole with a white midsole. So, for those of you that may not know, UNLV is a college, and they are really good at basketball. They had legends go to UNLV, Larry Johnson, Greg Anthony. So out of all three, this dunk would be the most iconic because it has college history tagged to it. And I think this is my favorite. So we have first the Nike Dunk UNLV, or the varsity red and gray dunk. Next, we have the Vast Gray Dunk. This one is a high. You have the gray leather with white leather here with the gray Nike check. You have the gray toe cap with the white toe box, gray laces. You also have a white tongue, and you have the gray Nike letters on the tongue. If you can see, it's kind of hard to see. Same design on the inner side. You have a white Nike. Then you have your pull tab on the back with the white midsole and the vast gray sole. And a lot of people say that dunks remind you of Jordan 1s. This one reminds me of a Jordan 1. Kind of reminds me of the neutral gray Jordan 1, the OG high. But this is actually a really light shoe. Dunks are a very light shoe. I see why they skateboarded them. It's a very, very light shoe. So this is the Dunk High Vast Gray. And it's the only high top out of the three. I'm getting around to Dunk Highs. So it's kind of a plain colorway, but it still looks nice. And last but not least, we have the Hyper Cobalt. And I think this one was a lot of people's sleeper out of the three. And at first, I won't lie, I admit I wasn't too excited about this one. But seeing this one in hand really, really does justice with the details and all. So this one has the blue, or the Hyper Cobalt leather with the black panel or black leather here, blue Nike check, blue toe cap, black toe box with blue laces, black tongue with the blue Nike letters. Then on the intermediate side, you have the same design, white midsole. Then you have the blue tab with the black Nike letters. And then you have a mostly blue sole at the bottom. I feel like with this being the sleeper out of all three of these dunks, this one may have some of the best resale value later on. So words of advice to those who had thoughts was kind of on the fence about it, cop this one now before it goes up in resale. Like I said, out of all three, of course, I like the UNLV colorway the most, and I would actually want to take this one. But in my opinion, with me, I don't own a pair of Dunks, but in my opinion, I would love to have either one of these colorways in the Dunks. Just giving y'all a round view of all of them. Like I said, this was the only dunk high out of all three of them. I'm excited to be able to bring you all this review, and I'm also excited to finally be able to touch a pair of Dunks. Finally glad to be able to see Dunks for the first time in hand. So y'all let me know what y'all caught these colorways. Is these something that you missed and you want to go back and get it? I know there is a couple Dunks out there that released last year that now with me seeing Dunks in hand that I for sure have to cop. Y'all let me know if y'all want a review on those shoes when I do get those. So we have the 3 Dunks. Oh, and this one drops February 25th. Just to let anyone know, it's the Vast Gray Dunk. It's your boy Big Nick. I'm signing off.
Boy, I'm a flow, some passion in my flow. I pray to God and yes I know. I thank the Lord for this growth.